Hi there, my name is Amir, and I'm going to be going over one technology that I've been using in my capstone project so far. So I'll be talking today about Zapier and how workflow automation modern in like software systems. So the first thing I have is why I chose this topic, or why did I choose this tool basically. So I have it here as modern software systems rely on like multiple tools, right? Manual process by doing stuff could waste like time and it could waste some errors as well. Automations is of course essential in any project or anything that we're trying to work with, and it does also provides low code and it doesn't need anything like any past experience with it basically. And is it relevant to my capstone project? It is, absolutely is, as it was one of the tools that our sponsor suggested of using. So what is Zapier? So Zapier is basically a cloud-based automation platform that connects different Zaps. Okay, and Zaps is the applications, okay, or like a workflow that we call it Zaps. Okay, so the key features of it, it triggers events, okay, which we're gonna go over in a second. Also, it is API-based integrations as well as multi-step workflows and conditional logic and webhooks and 6,000 plus app integrations. So one of the applications that we're using is actually on there. So how it works. So for example, for my project, the sponsor have some coursework on a website called SkillPlate. Okay, when someone logs in and finishes a specific course, okay, it triggers Zapier. Okay, with it's actually I connected it to Zapier with webhook. Okay, so it triggers Zapier and it sends that information along into Zapier. Then that Zapier take it, and sorry, you cannot see it from my webcam, but that Zapier takes it, okay, and sends it to BC Diploma. And BC Diploma is one of the apps that it's integrated in Zapier itself. So it sends that information along in Zapier. And in BC Diploma, we already have a certificate or a template created to input that information and create a badge and certificate. And of course, the rest of the workflow moves as follows. Like after it creates that certificate, the certificate is passed along, and eventually it will reach something called MailerLite, which again is through Zapier, and it will send that automation through the mail to whoever signed up for that class. So in my capstone project, as I said, Zapier automates communication between platforms and it eliminates manual data entry. So for anyone who finishes the course, they don't have to do it manually, where they actually go in and fill out the data or whatever. It's all done automatically. And again, for example, the email services that I was just talking about, the databases that it stores the stuff, the file storage, and the CRM systems. It does support like rapid prototyping without heavy backend coding. So that's how it's relevant to my capstone project. So Zapier can be used, as I said, in automations, APIs, and the list goes on for webhooks uh, and a lot of more stuff basically, but those are the stuff that I can think of right now. Uh, so in conclusion, so as we said at the beginning of the video, that automations is a really essential part or a really important part of any project, of anything, of any application or of any system that be working. Okay, and of course Zapier enables that integration without any without heavy backend development. So again, if it's not code based, it's more of an application that you use. So it's pretty simple to use. Once you just get the hang of it, everything will be systematic to connect. And again, it increases the efficiency and reduces the human error because, again, it's an application and it doesn't require any coding. So it's easy to implement and easy to integrate. And even in the future, it's easy to change stuff in it. And of course, it's highly relevant for scalable capstone solutions, such in my case, I do believe like any application or any different web stuff that you're trying to connect to each other does need an easy way uh, to to do it. And of course, workflow automations will continue growing in importance. So that's the conclusion. And mostly, one thing I forgot to mention is that Zapier is really important because in the future, after we finish our project, okay, the sponsor doesn't have any coding background, so it's still going to be easy for them to integrate and to change stuff in it after we teach them how it can be used. Uh, and lastly, for the reference, I only used like this was all knowledge based, but you can go ahead and check Zapier yourself. It's a really fun tool to use. Thank you for your time and thank you for watching. Thank you.